Hey, welcome back to a brand new episode of 101 Second Reviews. Today I'm going to be talking about this. Red Joan, brand new British movie starring Judi Dench, where she plays Joan, obviously, who has become known, the real character that is, as the greatest female operative working for Russia in this country's history. Okay, right. Back in a second. Now, I love British film. I absolutely adore it throughout its entire history. It is probably my favourite subject within film, to say the least. It is something that I feel almost emotionally attached to. But the state we are in currently, in terms of British film production, is probably as bad as it's been since the late 70s into the early 80s. And this kind of film, for me, is proof positive of my point of view. What you have here is a film that's so old school in terms of how it's been put together, directed by Trevor Nunn, starring Judi Dench. It's this notion of this bio, something that we love in this country based on real events, something else that we love in this country, and the narrative itself is extremely dull, between her being, when she's arrested and being questioned, to showing her journey as a young girl, Patricia Cookson playing her, all the way to being this kind of great KGB spy. The story isn't interesting, the way it's put together isn't interesting in any way, shape or form. This feels like something that would have been shot for the BBC, for like the Play for Today, in the 60s to a certain extent. It feels so old, so tired, so lame to a certain extent, that you kind of wonder who on earth is sitting in on these meetings and thinking, you know what, we're in a dynamic new age now. We're really trying to push the envelope in terms of storytelling, especially in terms of maybe capturing the entire country, maybe even going back to the 60s, to the kitchen sink idea that there's more to the UK than posh people and civil servants and London. But no, it's so entrenched in that old way of thinking, it's abominable. Okay, right. Thanks for watching as always. I'll be back again soon.